Hello everyone, today is July 10th, 2025, 6:14 p.m. Japan time. Today, Nikkei closed at 39646 yen, down slightly by 0.44%. The volatility index also dropped to 22.69, which suggests that market sentiment is steadily leaning toward the down upside. I expect the PER to settle in the mid 15 range, likely around 15.50, and the EPS for the Nikkei to stabilize in the 2500 yen. Since tomorrow in the dry SQ, I thought we might push toward the 40000 level based on today's price action. But in the past day or two, we've seen some weakness at this rate. Tomorrow's SQ might settle around 39700 yen. And just for reference, the June SQ was around 38170 yen, so we've climbed quite a bit since then. Now, with July 11th right around the corner, it's good time to take a step back and observe. The US market has been gaining strength, which is helping to support Japan as well. But we are likely entering an observation phase again, watching to see how the landscape shifts. There's ongoing talk about new tariffs on semiconductors and copper, plus Japan's upper house election on July 20th. While things feel a bit chaotic, the market seems to have priced in most of the tariff risk already. Despite all this noise, July so far has turned out to be a relatively stable month, even showing some strength into the SQ. From here, we'll shift into watching how things evolve toward the August SQ. Looking at the US markets, the S&P ended yesterday at 663 points, which is quite solid. Gold is hovering in the 3300 range. Bitcoin is very strong, up 2.2% yesterday, currently above 11,000 dollar. After the tariff related dip around July 9, the market seems to have bounced back and entered a sort of the plateau. With the VIX also falling, we may be approaching another chance for the market to break into a bullish phase. Ultimately, though, it all depends on how the US market moves. Looking ahead, the BOJ has policy meeting in July or August. Last year, the BOJ rate hike shocked the markets, but just because it happened last year does not mean we'll see a repeat this year. So for August, the question becomes which risk will materialize. Most of the usual suspects are already out there. The IMF has warned that financial asset prices are already high, and the tariff risks have likely been used up. The same could be said for the BOJ or yield spike scenarios. They probably played out in August last year. That leaves geopolitical risk, Middle East tensions, and the Ukrainian situation, Taiwan. These could become the next big catalyst. That said, recent conflicts have not triggered any major shock wave like before. Ukraine war did start back in March 2020, but the market impact was muted. Even the Middle East risk has not caused significant market reaction lately. So now might be the right time to map out potential risk scenarios and keep observing. We also have the upper house election coming, but be honest, it does not really feel like an election cycle. In summary, the market seems to have entered a plateau phase, and we are now in phase where we reconsider how to approach and position ourselves. That's all for today update. If you enjoy these contents, follow me like you would a long put option, deep strategic and settle. Catch you tomorrow. Thank you.